Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Banished, and we have reached the absolute crisis point. We've got no food, right? We've got 910 stored food. At the moment we have 109 young children, we've got 300 adults and 70 kids in school. But we got no food, which basically means that our population, the trader, has died of starvation. Our population is literally about to completely, totally collapse. The entire population is going to collapse. There is going to be mass starvation throughout the entire map. This is going to be a major, major problem for us. It's not something that we can, that we can't overcome. That one's out of line. It's out of line. This is unacceptable. We have to demolish that and rebuild from scratch. It's not something that we can, we can overcome this. There is ways to overcome this, but we're going to have to tread carefully. We've also run out of tools. Now, the tool situation is not quite so serious. It is a problem, but it's not as serious as the other one. So we got coal, we got iron and coal for those ones there, that's fine. And then, see, I've got 10 tools here in storage at the moment. I've got another blacksmith over here. He doesn't actually have any log and iron for him as well. So he should be alright. It's the logs that are the issue at the moment because of all the woodcutters that we've got and because of all of these traders. So the first thing that I'm going to do in order to try and combat this, in order to try and save our populations rapidly, actually the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put up the mini-map up here because I've had a few people requesting that I bring the mini-map of the whole area up so that they can at least see what I'm doing. So we'll do that first. Stone cutters, we can reduce that number down to 20 stone cutters, which is what I'm going to do, so that we've got more people available. We've got 65 labourers, so we do have plenty of people filling other jobs. Woodcutters, I'm going to keep that at 27 and foresters at 25. Herdsmen and farmers we're keeping. Builders, I'm going to reduce that down by 2 so that we've only got 4 builders for the moment. The blacksmiths, the brewers, the tailors, they can stay. The vendors, they can also stay. The traders, however, we got 27 of 27. I'm getting rid of all of the traders. Bye-bye traders. Which means that the woodcutters should work a bit better. We don't, however, have any food. We don't have food coming in. So the other thing that I want to do is I want to increase the amount of animals that we've got so that we can at least be a little bit self-sufficient for our own food. The church is full. I suspect this other church over here, yes, this church is also full. We got 400 members in both. So I'm going to actually build a church over here so that we've got some room. All of these people are dying of starvation. Right, we've got people, loads and loads of people dying of starvation. There is nothing we can do about that at the moment. We've literally just got to soldier on through this and hope that we can eventually have enough people not starving to death that it's not sort of going to be the end of everything. That's literally the only thing that we can do. At the moment, I'm keeping this on just normal speed until I've placed down all of the requirements that I want in order to get everything going. 93 labourers. Now, fishermen, I'm going to increase the fishermen. I want people in food production. We need people in food production. We got 1,200 food, so we do have some food coming in. And I got one person here who's homeless. Now, I've got an area here. It's not quite big enough, I don't think, for putting any livestock in. This area here is only covering that area there. I'm going to put more livestock over here. Now, at the moment, we've got 26 sheep in there, and I've got chickens there. Now, if I do this, if I split some of these fields for animals, what it will mean is we have less animals coming. We've got less food temporarily while the animals sort of catch up. What I will do a minute is I'll build some fields. I got one road down there. I'm going to build another road. I'm going to go there, and I'm going to go road, and it's going to go right there like that. So we've got a road that goes all the way around this chicken field here, like that. So that one is encompassed. I'm not really sure what that is down there. It's a nest. Is that chickens have gotten out and laid eggs there? You know, that wouldn't surprise me. And then I want to go here into food production, and I want to go to the crop field. Now, the biggest crop field is a 15 by 15, I think. Yes. 15 by 15 is the biggest you can have. So I'm going to place that one down there like that. And once the workers have come through and removed everything, let's just see this person here and see what she's got. Eggs. 12 eggs. So it was someone who... I know what it was. Somebody was carrying eggs and they starved to death as they were carrying the eggs. So that is a little bit of a problem there. Or it was a bit of a problem for them. I don't imagine it's going to be much of a problem anymore. So I've got storage barns over here. I've got loads of them. And I've got nothing to go in them. Over here, I'm going to be building some more animal pens. I want animals up there so we can expand our people. We can expand our food production. I am determined to have this whole map covered in people. And houses. It's going to be absolutely covered in houses all the way through. So 20 is the maximum. I can go to that. No, I can go to that point there. So if I go there, that is going to be 20. And then, oh, there's one little spot right there. I think in order to do this properly, in order to be able to make the most of this area, I will actually build a very quick quarry. We'll do the old quarry cheat on this bit here. If I do that up to... Actually, I'll turn it round that way. If I drop a quarry in there like that, they'll come through and they will build that. So we're going to look back over this way towards all of our houses that we're building here. We've got loads and loads of houses. And we've still got lots of people starving to death. That is going to be going for a little while. There's nothing that we can do about that. But we're hoping that we can kind of put a bit of a damper on it. Now, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 7, 8, 9 traders over here. The problem with all these traders that I've got is some of them will bring in firewood, some of them will bring... They are bringing in some food, but I don't really have a great deal of firewood to do the trading with. So at the moment, we've got nothing here. I've got 480 in there. I've got my limits on firewood over here. I've got stored firewood. So what I'm sort of hoping is that the woodcutters will cut that and they will store the firewood. They won't take it into the traders. And we'll get a whole load of firewood there, which people can use for burning. The tool situation, I'm hoping that that one will sort of correct itself fairly soon. We're going to need more tools coming in. And basically, I started this too fast. I went too rapidly with converting logs into firewood, and so there wasn't enough firewood in order to do the trades. This is what happens when you expand too rapidly. Everybody dies. So it's literally, that is what will happen. If you expand too rapidly, everybody will die straight away. It's just an inevitable part of this game. So you just gotta be a little bit careful. Now, we don't have anything else building. I've got 80 laborers at the moment. Miners, I'm actually thinking that we don't really need to... I've only got 42 coal, but I got 3,000 iron. So I'm going to go down here, and I'm going to actually get rid of all of the miners in here. I'm going to remove those. And I'm going to stop that one working anyway. I'll say it just removes all of them out of there, so I can put that one back up to... I think it was on 7. Or it was on 8. That one's on 7 as well. That is another iron mine. I'm going to stop that one working. And then I'm going to go over here. And we've got 15 of 15 people producing coal at the moment. I'm going to leave that as 15 and 15. Now, I know that that means that I got some unemployed people wandering around. I don't mind. That's fine. They can stay unemployed. They'll start working on some other tasks as and when they get there. So, graveyards. Our graveyards are full. Completely 100% full. We do have an issue with overflowing graveyards at the moment because everybody is starving to death. So you can see all of these, they're all absolutely cram full. This isn't ideal. We don't really want all of our graveyards to be full, but there's not a lot that we can do about it. So we're just going to have to ignore that. Our woodcutter here is actually benefiting from the new land that we've uncovered using our little mod that we've got with the quarry thing. And so I'm going to bring that one round there like that. That is as far up that way as I can go. I don't want to go... I'm going to put it to that point there, so that I'm actually going to uncover just another little bit over there. There's a bit more land that we'll be able to use, and we'll be able to benefit from it. And there's another little slice of land over here that I want to get as well. I'm going to leave that for a minute, though. I've got 20... I got most of this one is now ready to go. That is our new church that we'll be building so that we've got plenty of room for people to go and pray, worship, do whatever they want to do. But you can see all of these houses with people with no food. There's no food anywhere. And this is... And the number of people... We got this on normal speed, and people are starving very, very rapidly. So we're just going to have to try and sort of soldier through this and hope that it will work. Now, I've got this quarry up here is building. I'm going to speed the time up a little bit just so that I can fast forward enough to get some of this area up here cleared. It is going to mean that we'll rapidly lose a whole load of people for a little while. We're prepared for that. We are prepared to face this. As soon as this area here is completely finished, we can assign some more farmers. It's late autumn now, so they won't actually do anything until the spring. But we want the other areas to be working also. Yeah, I mean, the quarry is busy. Right, so that one is now done. I'm going to slow that one down just a little bit, a minute, and I'm going to go in here. So we've got 4 there. I'm going to assign 2... I'm going to assign 3 farmers to this one right here. And we're going to take... You know, I have no idea what crop that I want to put in here. We've got 8 different crops that we can choose from. I think that we're going to go for... let's go for potatoes. Why not? Let's go for potatoes in there. So we've got 2 of 3 at the moment. Now, we fast-forwarded quite a bit, so we've lost a lot of children, and we've also lost several adults as well. So let's just take a look at our numbers. 35 of 35 farmers is still going strong, so that's okay. 2 of 3 on there. I'm hoping that I get another one turn up over here. Builders are 4. We got 12 herdsmen. Those are doing fine. We got 55 labourers. So at the moment we're doing okay. It's not a major problem at the moment. It's still doing all right now, but it's obviously it is going to develop into a problem. We are going to have some issues. So let's speed this up again. I want this one built. I want this one done completely, so I need those labourers to come out here and do some work over here. Problem is the houses are a fair way away from them. There's not a lot that I can do about that. I'm just going to have to just keep watching the houses. I mean, we got around 1,000 food, but that's not enough. Definitely not enough food coming in. And the food is lowering fast, especially now that I don't have the traders to deal with this. Firewood... Logs, yeah, we're probably going to end up losing the majority of the people in our town. Right, we just expect this. We expect to lose almost everybody. Eventually, everybody's going to die. And it's a little unfortunate, but I'm hoping that we can just sort of keep it going long enough to bring at least, like uncover some of this over here. I'd like to be able to work through some of this. We've got some stuff building over there. I've got a new church being built here. I would like to have another priest. There we go. So we've got a load of members, but it's all well and good having a load of members going to church, but the problem is everybody's starving to death, so there's not going to be enough congregation to fill the churches soon at this rate, which is just great, isn't it? It's just wonderful. We've got cherries there, so what are you stopped for? Is she sure what you're stopped for? Says you got cherries. Oh, maybe it's the alcohol is full or something. No, I got no alcohol at all. Not really sure what's going on with that one. This one over here, I got the builders working. And I got 500 food there. Have I got any... Maybe I should have a trader. I'm going to do that. I'm going to have a trader. I'm going to have 2 traders, actually. We're going to have 2 traders running. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go through these and I'm going to stop these from working. If I just go up through them all like this and stop them from working, what we'll do is we'll just have these 2 traders working over here, and they can keep going. So stop you, and you, and you. All stop working. So I got 2 traders over here with 1 trader in each doing their stuff. So they should be bringing in some items. Now what I'm not going to be doing is I'm not going to be buying any logs. Right, we've got these 2 here. There's no logs being bought, but they are buying all the food that will come in. So we've got 2 traders working in there. We're down to 229 adults. Now, what I have done in the past is I've actually disbanded the schools and sent all those children straight out to become workers. They're not as productive as they could be, but it does work fairly well. This one here is 85% complete, so let's speed this one up so that we are ready to utterly destroy that one as soon as we want to. And remove buildings here. So as soon as they come back onto here, it's not going to take very long. We can get this one demolished. I don't want anybody working in that quarry. I just need it removed so that I got more room for trees down here, which is more room for logs. 90%. It's stopped at 90%. It's just now stopped. Oh no, 91. It is getting through there very, very slowly, but the people seem to be dying also very, very rapidly, and this is not good. Is it going to actually do that? It will. It is going to get 98. I hate when it does this. They get to 98% complete, and then they walk off and they leave it. Right. Remove. You're done. And now we can come up here and we can take a look up here. So we've got this one here is working. That is now cleared, and they've brought all the materials up, so we're just waiting on the builders to come up and finish doing that. I'm down to 200 people. Food is still a major problem. But as you get lower down, we prioritize. What we're going to do is we're going to make sure that we got 0 laborers now. So now we start to lose people out of the production areas. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to just remove all stone cutters. And I'm going to remove the miners as well. I'm going to take all of those down. I'm going to go down to 5 miners. So I still got some miners. I got 2 traders there. Vendors, I'm going to keep those at the moment. Physicians, clerics, teachers, I got 5. I don't think I need 5 teachers. Foresters, I do want to keep those. The woodcutters, though, I will reduce those down. We'll reduce it down to 5 woodcutters. Like that. So I got the hunters. The farmers can go back up to 35. Right, and we got 4 builders as well. So at the moment, we're doing that. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go through. So, like this one here is, I don't think there's anybody living there. I'm going to go through some of these schools, and I'm going to start turfing the kids out. They can go and work for a living. We're going to have to send the kids out to work for a living so that they fill up all of the positions at the moment that we need filled. So we'll send those out, and we send those out. And there was one more school over here, I think. There it is. And I'm going to leave 20 students so that we do have some students, but I've now got a load more workers that have come back into the group. We've got 65 laborers. It means I've got my 35 farmers and my 12 herdsmen. They have stayed. Now, this area up here, this is now completely done. I can then remove that one. I want to go back down to there, and I want to go to removal like that. So, as soon as that one is gone, now we got farms here. This farm here is busy removing they're taking all the potatoes in. I hope they are losing food on here. We've got 3 farmers working that field, but they're still losing food. Although that one's... Oh, I see. It's full of wool. Oh, this isn't good. Oh, actually, no, this is good. This is good. We're going to start selling wool. This is one thing that we will do. We'll start selling wool. Inventory. If I go here and... Where's the wool? There's the wool. I'm going to start selling wool. I'm going to keep 1,200 wool over here and then trade. How much does wool trade for? Wool trade value of 5. So we'll be doing this. This is what we're going to do. We're going to start selling wool over here, and this is going to bring us some more food. So I'm going to bring that up by 2. So I'm actually going to bring that up again. I've got 6 traders here. I've only got 2 spots. But what I'm hoping is that they will come in and they will auto-trade. Well, we've got chickens and cattle there. I don't want those. This one over here is chickens and cattle. Oh, no, that one there is the one that I'm looking for. This one's got a load of food. We got we got cherries there. They got 2,000. I got 320 wool here. Let's get some cherries going. If I boost that up. Right, well, I'm going to trade 470 wool. There, that's 2,350, which means that I can have all 2,000 of those. And I've got seeds, I got eggs, squash there. I'll go for 350 of those as well. 350, we will trade that there. So we've got a little bit more food just to keep us going. And that's going to trickle out. So we're down to 200 workers. 20 students, 84 children. We've only got 2 people hungry, though. Now, we do have cold people. People being cold is going to be an issue. But at the moment, yeah, if they freeze to death, that's better than, I think, than starving to death. 64 laborers. Let's bring those woodcutters back up a little bit. Where's my stonecutters, woodcutters over here? We'll bring that one up to 10 woodcutters. Like that. I got 320 logs. Not very much in the way of cut wood. We're going to have to try and achieve a balance on this as we bring it up. But yes, we've got a whole load of wool stuffing these sheds full over here. And I got warm coats. I got more wool in there. And that one is completely full of wool. So because it was full of wool, that was why I was struggling. Right. Now, down here. Let me slow this down a minute. And we'll go back in here and we'll go into livestock. And I can go all the way out to this side now. So I'll go over there like that. And 20 by 20. One there. And then I'm going to leave a gap of 1. And then I'm going to do another 20 by 20. Bring that back. There. I'm going to leave a gap of 1. And I'm going to do another one. And we'll bring that one up. There. Like that. And I can't do another one over there. There's no room, but I can do one here somewhere. I'm sure I can. If I put one in there, have I got room for a 20 by 20? I think I do. Bring that one back and that one there. Right, so we've got 4 pastures coming in, which means I'm going to want another 8 livestock handlers. There we go. Right, that's those in there. So I'm going to do, if I've got 4, I've got 2 of each at the moment, so I'm going to do 2 more sheep and 1 more chicken and 1 more cow. Actually, I'm going to do 3 sheep and 1 chicken, and we're going to find another space. We're going to put another one right here, and we're going to do another cow down here. So let me go for pasture once more like this. Bring that out, and we'll do there. Put it there like that. Right. So I'm going to do 1 cow and 1 chicken and 3 sheep. So that we've got a lot more wool coming in, and we'll be selling wool. Obviously, we're going to be making coats as well. But yeah, the primary job here is to be selling wool. Now, I've got 20 students in reserve if I need to bring them out. But I got 50 laborers at the moment in order to maintain everything. Stone cutters we don't need. The miners we don't really need. So I've been able to reduce everything right down. And it looks like because I've made some hard cuts and some harsh decisions here and there, we might be able to yet rescue this. Blacksmith. I've actually had 2 blacksmiths die, so I want to bring those back. And the tailor, I want to bring the tailor back as well, so that I've got the tailors. Leather and wool, they're still doing. Now, the hunters, well, the animals, they mostly produce the leather and the wool, but we've got those, we've got the tailors. I'm going to build another tailor. I want another tailor here. I think that would be quite useful. So we'll stick a tailor down here somewhere. Actually, that's a long way from any materials if we put them there. If we bring them up here, they're close to the animals. So I think this would be the better space to put them. We'll stick a tailor right in there. I want to go that one. No, that one there. And I'll go to the tailor. And then, see, I can fit a tailor right there. Like that. So I've got another tailor being built in there, which means if I just very quickly go to this tailor here. Actually, it doesn't matter because I haven't set them any clothes to make yet. Right. So far, it seems to be working. Now, we've got traders turning up at these other spots, but we've got nothing in here to trade, so it doesn't really matter. That person there has bought 28,000 of those. So that is an order that I set, wasn't it? So let me do that, and never. So we'll change that one over, because apparently it makes it more expensive or something. So we won't do any more trading of those. We do have a load of food there. Now, it's late summer, and we've got 500, 700 food. So we're going to have food coming into all of the barns. We'll probably be alright for food, actually. We're alright for coats. Coats are not a problem. Yes, people are getting hungry. That one's fine. That one's full. And that one's eggs there. I'm going to need more barns. We've got an issue with the barns at the moment. I can put some in here, I think. If I put a road Actually, let's prioritize the actual barns themselves. We've got a storage barn there. There's not quite enough room to put one there, so I'll have to put them sideways. If I put a barn there, and I put another one there like that, I can then take the road, and I can go like this, and I can put one road in there, and put it all the way to that side, and I'll put another road there like that. So that's both sides of those done. Everything here is built. This is looking good. Yes, people are still starving to death, but we don't have like vast quantities of people hungry at the moment. And I mean, the biggest issue now is that they can't get to the barns in time to get this food off the fields. We do still have a load of people without tools. The biggest thing that is causing the people without tools is the lack of logs. We don't have logs being able to be taken to the blacksmiths. People without tools can't work very effectively. So we are still losing a lot of people. We are still losing a lot of people here, which is not ideal. But it's not the end of the world. Now the brewers, I got 2 brewers, and they're using up food supplies. So we're going to remove those. Alcohol doesn't feed people. So if we remove the brewers, then they can go and work for something else. We don't have to worry about them for a minute. The teachers, I had 4 teachers here. I'm going to remove those. Down to just 1 teacher with her 20 students. She's only got 15 students at the moment anyway. So we've got a very limited number. Now we've got a woodcutter working over here. And he's bringing in some logs and he's processing them. I don't really need to process very many more logs. Still got people who are hungry. I'm looking in here. I've got apples and stuff. But yeah, it's the wool in that one that's filling that one up. That is a little bit of an issue. Let me go. How's our worker situation? So we've got 37 labourers. Who else have we got? Can I shave any more out? I mean, the foresters. I'm wondering if maybe no, I don't want to get rid of the woodcutters, because at the moment we do have this issue where a lot of people are cold. They don't have enough fuel for their fires, and that is also quite an issue. And that's also the reason that I'm keeping plenty of people working in these marketplaces, because that will keep everything running as well. The blacksmith, the problem that they have is they're not getting enough logs. They've got iron here, and there is coal here. There's not very much coal for this guy here. He's got no coal, so I'm going to actually change him over to iron tools so that hopefully he can work a little bit faster. Tools at the moment is on 10, but they don't have the logs. The logs aren't coming in fast enough in order to keep these running, which is a bit of an issue. Now, these traders over here, what is their inventory? They got 275 firewood there, and his inventory is 800 firewood. Now, I've set the inventory space to be 5,000 firewood. That is rather a lot. We do have some people freezing to death, but it's doing okay. Excellent. We've got some up here. So I've got 2 people. This is all going to be sheep on the back. So that one's going to be sheep. So you here, we're going to split you. And those sheep will run up to that area up there. And then we've got more here that are being built. That one's being built. That one needs to be done. That one and that one over there. So one of those is going to be chickens. This one here, we can split this one again. So we got sheep across all of them, and then they'll be able to start really whacking out the wool, which we'll be able to use as a trade item. I'm actually beginning to think that we should remove the firewood requirement over here and just bring in wool instead. Now I've set it. I didn't even set this one. This one here needs to be set for 1200 wool. So I'll set that one as well. And then this one here is set on 1200 wool, and he's got 1200 wool. If I go to a log... No, I don't want a log of events. That's the merchants and everything else. General statistics about the town is the one that we've got here. I want to see how much total wool I've got. See, that's just showing clothing and other limits. Where do I find... Look, there's loads more people... died of starvation. Yeah, they're still starving to death. Inventory, that's the one that I'm looking for. Firewood is very low, leather is low, logs are low, but food counts are not great. We got 290 over there. It's early summer. Stone. Wool, I've only got 620 wool at the moment. So wool is limited. I got 500 coats though, so people do have coats. If I've only got that much wool, that must mean that they've taken some... Yes, they've now started to remove some of that. Right, this one here, this one needs to be set to sheep. This one here also needs to be set to sheep. This one down here is going to be set to chickens. So I will split that one for chickens, and they'll go into there. And then this one over here, when it's finished, will be set for cows. So this one here, we can split, and they will go up to one of those. And this one here, I will split that one as well, and that one will go into here. So we've got 7, 6, 6, and 7. So I've got not very many sheep in these pastures over here, but we give them a bit of time, they will start to expand, and we will get plenty more animals coming into them. Chickens do tend to expand fairly rapidly, so we're not going to have to worry about that. It does mean we're going to have to wait a little while, obviously, for these animals to recuperate from being split like this, but it will eventually be worth it. It will eventually really help the food situation. So I'm going to split one of these fields of cattle over here, split that one. I've got a field of cattle down here, which is fine. That's not going to be any problem. I've got sheep over here. Now, if I split this field, I don't think anything in particular happens. Right, I got 10 people who are hungry. We got 1,500 food at the moment, and our population has dropped way down to very, very low. Oh, no, I want that one. I want to see 14 laborers. So we still got enough of everybody. I got 20 of 22 herdsmen. Why have I got 20 of 22? Oh, I built another one, didn't I? I built that one over there. I need 2 more herdsmen. There. I have 5 laborers. I need the farmers and the herdsmen in particular to stay. I need to keep them alive. I can drop down 2 builders, because I don't really have anything building. Vendors, I've got 3. 3 marketplaces, don't I? I've got 1 here. I've got 1 down over here. And I've got 1 over here as well. I'm thinking we'll drop those vendors down to 4 per marketplace. I don't really want to go lower than that, because they do have to go quite a distance to get most of their food, which could be a problem. So how are we doing with the sheep? Sheep they are growing. They are growing. We're back up to 9 over on this one. And then we got chickens here, 38. Chickens there are 44. Those cows are 11 of 20, and these are 10 of 20. So everything is growing. The animals are growing again. We are expanding once more with the animals. These right here. We got 1,000 firewood in here, and I got 208 wool of 1,200. So I know that we're going to be able to get some of these items in here. And inventory for food. We don't really have any inventory for food here at the moment. If I look down on this side, I got no inventory for food. I got the full 1,200 wool in there, though. So we've got wool for trading. Wool for trading is excellent. I think this is something that I should have done previously. I think I should have expanded more rapidly with the sheep previously. But we'll keep doing this. This is something that we're going to keep doing. I know that firewood is one of the best items that you can trade with, but maybe we should have looked at doing that much later on than we are at the moment. We've got a lot of empty houses now. That's to be expected. But it also means that we've got plenty of space for expansion when we need to expand. Now, we've got no people at the moment hungry in late winter. 1 person is now hungry. So usually, if it says they're hungry, they're not going to make it. Right? They won't make it through the year. And we got 2 people hungry. Now, that's just woodcutter. We don't care about the woodcutters and the stone cutters. I mean, we've got so much stone in storage. Man, we got 1,300. That's iron there. We got 3,000 stored stone, so we don't need to worry at all about the stone. Iron is going to be dropping a little bit. We got a couple of people who are cold. Generally speaking, though, they are okay. Coats, we've got 600. Tools, we've now got 90 stored tools. Because we're not using the coal anymore, we got 90 stored tools, so that's actually doing okay. No issues there. Oh, it was the other tailor that I wanted, so I'm going to take that one, and we're going to go leather and wool. Clothes limit is there, and I'm going to bring in 1 extra tailor. Is my timer going off to say that we have almost run out of time for today? So, I think we'll make it, those are both back up to 10. That one's on 7 and that one's on 7. I'm wondering if I split another one will it put some of those sheep into the pastures up there, or will it just not do anything? So let's split that one. Let's go on to 13. Do they actually go anywhere? The animals are moving up here. Right, they're moving north. I think they do actually go into some of these fields up here. There's 7, 10, 11, 19 now in that one. So yes, if you split a pasture, they do actually... And that one's got 14. So it took a few of them out, and it sent them up into one of these pastures up here to help fill them up a little bit quicker. It's moved them around. So we'll see where these sheep go. I think they're all just going into this one here. Yes. Right, that's actually really good. So we've now got 20... Oh, actually, no, they're bringing them all up here. We've got 21 sheep up here. Okay, that's really cool. I actually didn't realize that they did that. And they've come into this one here. So we've got 22 in that one now. 7, 11, and 11. And then this one down here has now got 15. Right. Workers. Nobody is starving to death at the moment. Everybody that was hungry has now starved to death. And... I really shouldn't sound quite so cheerful. That is seriously morbid, really, isn't it? I'm sounding incredibly cheerful about the fact that my entire town population is slowly starving to death, right? I don't seem to grasp the full gravity of the situation here. People are starving, and I'm quite cheerful about it. This is probably not the way to be. This really isn't. So we got chickens down here. We got loads of chickens down here. I got logs over there being produced. I've got logs there being produced. I got 35 logs there. Forester's Lodge. And we've got 2 in each of these. We've got 2 workers in each of these fields. Harvest is about to start. Now, what have we got in these storage barns? We don't have a great deal in any of these storage barns. So hopefully they will be able to come through. We've got a few people getting hungry now. It's early autumn. They are going to be getting hungry in early autumn. This is sort of the crossover point, the hungriest time of the year, right before the harvest is quite ready. Are they going to be able to clear all of these fields? It does sort of look like they're going to do it. Early autumn, they're already starting to get stuff off the fields. Some of these people may not actually starve to death this year, which is absolutely great. I got potatoes there. Wool, eggs, wool. Are these 3 going to be able to... The problem with this field is that the farmers do have a fair distance to go from there. They're going, why are you going all the way from in here? It's because I don't have very many houses here feeding that lot. I think I need to actually build some more houses just here in order to accommodate this huge growing quantity over here. Sheep now, and that one is full. That's pretty close to full. 60 and 60. The chickens, like I said, they do go very rapidly. They're full. And these are a little bit slower, but I think that's because of the distance that people are having to go. So I'm actually thinking it would be beneficial for us to build a market hub out here and a few houses so that the houses are close to where these... I know that, you know, we're building more houses, and you're probably thinking, what are you talking about, Frith? More houses? You really want to go down that road right now? I'm thinking it would be a good idea. Although I'm not sure. I mean, if you look up here and we see where these people are going, that's the distance they're having to travel in order to get to work. It's a long way to go. The market, the actual limit is these houses here, so I could build like a couple more here, but I'm kind of out of space. I suppose I could delete this graveyard. I could dig this one up. I don't know if I can actually do that, though. And then put the graveyard over here and put houses in here so that I've got more that are close to these. Again, I'm not sure how well that's going to work. I've got people hungry. There's a person here. The student. We've got 1 student over there. And the poor bloke is starving hungry. It seems to have quieted down just a little bit. It does seem to have quietened down a teeny little bit. Not hugely, but it has, you know, it has sort of stopped just a bit. I got no coal being produced. But it doesn't actually matter because I don't currently need coal, and iron I've got enough in reserve that I don't need any of the mines running. The cemetery there is 27 of 30 graves. That one is 15. So even the cemeteries are starting to empty out a little bit. See, we got 18 labourers. You know, I'm actually thinking that we could restart one of these schools over here. I'm thinking that this would be a good idea. We'll restart that one and we'll get another teacher in here. There we go. so that we can just accommodate the extra students that are going to start coming in. I think we're on the mend. We may have survived the worst of it. As soon as these pastures here are over, brimming with sheep again, that one's at 25. This pasture down here is 18. Once those sheep pastures are completely full, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to build more sheep pastures. Now, I've got an area here. That's actually trees, but I've got sort of, I do have a bit of an area there that I could use, I suppose. That one's all full of trees. And I got a load more trees down here. So there's more logs there. I'm wondering where the best place to put a load more sheep would be. I can put what? No, I don't think I've got quite enough room there. So I don't want to put any there. This one is full. So I don't put any there. You know, I really don't know. I'm looking around this map and I'm sort of thinking, I want to put more sheep out, but I don't think I've actually got proper room for it. Because here I can go 20, but I can't go 20 long. I just don't have the room for 20 by 20 in there. And I want my sheep pastures to be 20 by 20. So I could put some out there. I suppose I could actually start using quarries and clearing this mountain and putting some sheep pastures there. Oh, no, there is. We could put some here. We'll put some in here. I want more sheep pastures. I want lots more sheep pastures because I think the wool is the way to go at the moment. We can use the wool in order to make us some more items for sale, so that a lot of the timber, a lot of the wood that we're cutting will then actually be used for firewood. So we're sort of reaching an equilibrium now with everything that has gone wrong. So we'll see. We'll see how well this works out. I'm now hopeful. I think we may have gotten away with this far better than I'd actually hoped. I thought it was going to be a lot worse than this. I genuinely thought that we would not be able to get through this at all. I thought that was pretty much, that was it. It was game over for us. We would have to start over. But now I'm thinking that we may actually get through this. We might actually be able to do it. Yes, there are still people going hungry. And there is a slow trickle of people starving to death. But there's also enough children coming in to replace those. I've also got some nomads. Nomads want to move in. I wonder how many we got. 54 people. No, I don't think we're going to allow you at the moment. We're just going to deny that there's... No, I'm sorry, but we just don't have the food for you at the moment. I don't want another 50 people to come in and then all starve to death. It wouldn't be fair. It wouldn't be fair on you. It wouldn't be fair on us. So no, we can't do that. That is not currently an option. Anyway, if you enjoyed the episode, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. But until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.